Hi guys, and welcome back to a brand new TikTok tattoo fail reaction video. Hi everyone, what is the tea? What is the Darjeeling, the lapsang souchong, the scalding hot Assam, the Earl Grey? What shall I say is the tea? The tea is today is so scalding, I burnt myself and now can't move. I don't know why I said that because it's just completely not true. But yes, hi, welcome back to the channel. If you are new, hello, my name is Roly, piercing, tattoo, body modification, Reddit weirdo here on the internet. Subscribe to the channel, join the family. We're trying to hit 1 million subscribers this year. And also there is a QR code here on the screen if you're watching on a TV. Scan your phone and subscribe to the channel. But welcome back to all my returning subscribers as well. Hello, lovely to have you here. And yes, we're delving back into the world of tattoo TikTok fails. Of course, as I said before in my last one, I have so many things saved. I'm just trying to get them out as much as I can because I don't want to lose anything. As I've been mentioning a few times as well, before we do get started, if you haven't checked out my most recent piercing jewelry line, make sure you go check out in the description. There's a link to Alpha Body Jewelry, and I designed some lovely piercings for you guys to explore, have some fun with your ears and everything. I really love doing my own little piercing collection. It's something that I really want to do for ages. So yeah, go check that out in the description. But anyway, with all that being said, let's not beat around the bush and get on with these tattoo TikTok fails. Going from Thailand tattoo. So you should. Okay, so you've just got a Thailand to a what? Did you go scuba diving after getting a tattoo?
Why did you do that?
I'm really, there's not enough information here to know what's going on. What on earth did you do? What happened? What? I don't understand what's going on. She's dead. That's how she died.
Oh, tragic.
Don't put henna on your face to make freckles. Oh God. Surely you saw what henna, like you sit, like, she's trying to cover it up with makeup. Surely you've seen people with henna on their arms and you see how dark it goes. I understand that some people love freckle tattoos and things. It's not really for me, but like people love getting freckle tattoos, fine. I don't know how you would do this and think henna is gonna suddenly dry like it's tattoo. Henna ink is not tattoo ink. Like that's really, like if you didn't want this, why did you do it? Like that's literally what you signed up for when you decided to put henna on your face. Like it's, yes, eventually it'll come off your skin, but it was going to dry like this. Have you not seen henna on people's arms before and hands? Of course it was going to dry dark. Again, this is maggot brains. Like, what did you expect? Like, of course that was going to happen. What did you expect?
You stupid bitch!
Oh God, what? I effed up real bad. Wait, what? Oh God, of course. Oh, no. Is that what it looked like after? Oh my God, what did you do? What happened, Gail? Oh, God. Just because you can buy machines off Amazon and AliExpress and all these places, it doesn't mean that you should. Like, you don't know what you're doing. You're just on this, like, fabric. You don't know what you're doing. Oh, God, Jesus Christ. Gee, and it's all, like, raised and everything. Look at how raised the skin is. This is why you pay people to do it. Like, just because you can doesn't mean you should. Also, these like cheap Amazon tattoo machines are using as well, and needles and things. They're not gonna be very good equipment. It's not gonna do it very well. Even if you had like the best ink in the world, you're buying really cheap material and really cheap tattoo equipment. It's not gonna do a good job in itself. Like, take away all the bad side effects. You're gonna be wearing gloves or in a sanitary environment. The machines themselves as well aren't gonna be good machines.
Made in USA. No, thank you.
Okay, so this, oh no, it's gonna be an eyeball, isn't it? It's gonna be an eyeball. There's gonna be more eyeballs. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, it's a tongue! What? Blacking out his tongue? Do we know the effects of just like injecting black ink directly into the tongue like this?
Death!
Why would you not just like tattoo it? Where's the, I'm maybe confused with the ink.
Yeah.
I'm blurring all of his mouth. You can't actually see anything. He has loads of saliva just like pouring out of his mouth. I don't think anyone wants to see it.
Maybe I do.
He's just talking about the pain. I'm really confused though, because like you don't see any ink. He's injecting black ink into the tongue, which I don't know what the dangers are of getting an actual just syringe and just like injecting black ink directly into the tongue. Why you wouldn't just like tattoo the tongue like a normal piece of skin. Why you would do it like this, I don't really know. Is the tongue just so swollen that you just can't see any of the ink? But I don't know what you're, like he's just injecting, like he's but it doesn't look like anything. You've just given yourself a really swollen tongue, but you can't see anything. You can't see anything. It just looks exactly what it did before, just swollen. I don't understand what? I am confusion. Yeah, I don't know what the effects would be if we just get a syringe and just like inject things directly into the tongue. I can't imagine that being good. What that would do, I don't know. Okay, so this person's, wait, oh my God, there's oh, it's Frostbite. So they've tattooed Frostbite on themselves, an extension to their lovely black nails. That is not going to age though. That's gonna look so blotchy. Like that's not gonna last like that for very long. It's just gonna be a complete blotchy mess. God, to match it up with their fingernails. I'm surprised they tattooed you with your fingernails on, to be honest, like that, because the dirt underneath. Oh God, look! take care of them. They're only gonna look like that for a few weeks, and then they're gonna look like the other hands. They're gonna look like this. God, we didn't really get to see the other one, right? Well, but if you look here, this is what I mean. Look at the fingers and how it's healed. So she's obviously had it on this side as well. When do you think about tattoos in your fingers? Like when it looks fully black, I don't really like it, but it looks solid. It looks like, you know, it gives you the aesthetic you want it to have. Are you still gonna want that aesthetic when it looks like this on the other thumb? Like look at the other hands and the fingers. Look at what it looks like here. Are you still gonna want it when it looks like you've got like bruising on your fingers or something? I just don't feel like it's worth it. I just don't personally feel like it's worth it. It's never going to look like that. But also again, it looks like frostbite. It looks like you've got frostbite and your finger is rotting. That is, if you want to look up frostbite, go Google frostbite, and it literally looks like that. But yeah, if you look at the other hand, you can see how it heals. I find it interesting that you would still do it. Like, is this the aesthetic you really want? Like slightly bruised fingertips? I don't know. Okay, so this, oh God, what was that? Wait, what? Is there sound? Can I hear anything? A panther. It's because this person's got like a blackout. Oh my God. If I put anywhere near that amount of cream on my arm, I would break out in so many spots.
Far too much.
You don't need to use that much, girl. You don't need to use that much cream. I would have infections. My skin would break out. That is absolute. That's so much cream. Anyone who's had like tattoos, I'm not talking about little patchwork tattoos or thing, like people who had like big blocks done. Could you imagine using this much cream on your body? Because are you even able to, is your skin even able, I don't feel like your skin's even able to soak all that in. It would just sit on top of it for ages and just like stay like that. That is, you're just suffocating your arm as well. You're not letting your arm breathe. Like nothing in that is going to be like breathable. You're just going to clog up all of your pores. That's so much cream.
Cream yourself happy.
Chances are as well, putting that much on it, I mean, maybe this is just speculation. Everyone would say like, don't use Bepanthen anymore because it's actually quite like not great for your tattoos. Is that gonna like draw ink out? If you overfill your pores and shit, is it gonna like get some of the ink? Is it gonna help ink come out? Mate, you don't need to use that much. That is obscene. Client getting 20 anesthesia shots to be numb for 8 hours. Oh God, do you know what you're doing? This is the new thing now. So a little while ago, we saw one of these and I was like, is this becoming a trend now? So people getting put under sedation with anesthesia, I was like, that's dangerous. Obviously this still carries risks. It's still a safer option than like going under anesthesia. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I'm not a doctor.
No, I'm not a doctor.
This seems to be like a new thing now that we're seeing more and more. Are you licensed to be putting anesthetic injected? Like, are you legally allowed to do that? I'm basing this on UK stuff. You would not be allowed to, oh, we don't even get to see the tattoo. You would not be allowed to do this in the UK. You have to have like a license and be a doctor and things, whatever, to actually use like anesthesia like this. You couldn't just do this here. It'd be completely illegal. It feels funny watching people do this as well because I literally just had my side tattooed. I've got like, we did some more here. I don't know how much you can see because the second skin's obviously a bit reflective. We did like my cat bust and my big daddy and some other things here. I mean, it hurts. I'm not gonna lie, it hurts. The waist and the rib section hurts, but I would never like get someone to inject myself with, are they just injecting lidocaine or is it actually like proper anesthesia? I don't know what they're, injecting. Are you licensed to do it though?
Absolutely not.
But I guess America's completely different rules. I forget that America's a bit of a wild west of things. You can basically do whatever the fuck you want. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. I just don't feel like this is a good idea. What's this? This person, there's so much sound. So what's this? This person's getting.
Yeah, you don't mind me. Just like just carry on, my
Wait,
friend.
what's happening?
Everything is fine. We literally just have like the tiniest little spots here.
What?
You are so funny.
I have another battery that's charged, but like I really don't think it's worth it because I swear there's just like the tiniest little spots left here.
It's not. Wait, what? I'm really confused what's going on. I'm really
What's
confused.
It like
So
getting
this
poked after getting the machine, is it?
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah,
is that
chill,
bench
right?
not wrapped? Why is the bench not wrapped?
Cool. I think that's good there.
I've just realized who this is. We've seen this person a few times.
My battery died.
First of all, the person's not wrapped the bench that the person's sitting on. They've got a bit of paper towel, but they've wrapped the bench that you're on. Like, that's gross. Like, if you've got little cuts or grooves inside that, like the foam or whatever, whatever, if some of the blood or plasma goes in there, like that's bad. But, so this person just said their machine ran out of battery.
Yeah, you can.
And instead of going, oh, I'll just use my other machine,
Carry on, my friend.
he's now just doing some sort of like poking it in himself.
We literally just have like the tiniest little spots here.
You are so funny.
I mean-
I have another battery
I
that's charged, But like, I really don't think it's worth it because
I don't think it's worth it. I mean, you clearly don't give a shit about your clients then if you don't think it's worth it. If you don't know who Hot Scratch is, we've seen this person a few times. They've said some really obscene things about the tattoo community. And they're like, you know, they do the sort of scratchy tattoos. I really dislike it because I think it just looks pretty messy. I know some people really like doing it.
What's it like getting a hand poked after getting the machine?
I'd be so annoyed. But also, like, nothing here is wrapped.
Sure.
If this bench has tiny holes in or something, and some of this blood or ink goes into it, like that's not what you want to pass on to someone else you might use. Because the thing is, if he's not wrapping this bench for this person, he's not then going to be doing it for other people. Or doing like.
That's disgusting.
You're just being lazy. You're just being lazy. But then, like, I'll be surprised. This person said it a while ago. He was promoting this Amazon tattoo kit and was just like, you can just tattoo yourself at home after buying this Amazon kit. And it was just like, what are you... I'm excited for this trend to go, to be honest, because I just feel like it's making so many people do awful things to themselves at home because they see one or two people on the internet doing this and making money from it. And all of a sudden everyone's like, well, I could be a tattoo artist too. And then they just do awful things. Someone's going to die. Someone's going to get hurt. People are going to get sick. Just promotes such dangerous bad behavior and just trivializes body modification like it's this thing that anyone can do. And it's like, you're literally dealing with people's health and safety. This isn't something fun to do as a quirky thing on the side. Okay, so wait, what? You fixed your hairline permanently? No, stop it. No, that can't be real. Please be one of them. Now I'm begging it is a fake head tattoo. No, stop it. Like, I'm going on the fact that this is going to be fake. Could you imagine doing that? Like, oh, I got my hairline fixed. No texture, just a flat bit of black. Like, anyone who comes near you could be like, something's on your head, Keith. What's going on, Gail?
That's not fooling anyone.
But also, the fact that I do believe that it is a fake tattoo. Why are we still doing the fake head tattoos? Was it patchwork sleeve tattooed in 6.15 hour sessions? Oh, sorry. In 6 1.5 hour sessions. So why did that take so long? So to do all of those tattoos, it took you what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hours?
Oh, the shame.
Took you 9 hours to do all of them. 9 hours? Also patchwork sleeve, patchwork sleeve. Are we calling this a sleeve? Is this what we're calling a sleeve? As much as people want to call me gatekeeper, and to certain things I am, to be honest, because you know, there are some things I'm saying maybe you shouldn't do. I personally wouldn't consider this a sleeve. Patchwork sleeve. I don't understand why it took so long. Patchwork sleeve tattooed in 6 1.5 hour sessions. That took you 9 hours. Why did that take you 9 hours? I don't get how this is taking you 9 hours. I feel like you could have done this in an hour. I'm needed in the basement. I'm taking the sound of what the... Oh, God. The devil's got a huge pimple on his neck. Ugh. Oh, no, it's creepy. Oh, no, stop it. Oh, no, that is creepy, sis. I hate that you've left the nipple. I hate that you left the nipples. This is what I said before. If you're a white person, you know, having black and gray tattoos, and your like nipples are bright pink or like bright, you know, just the color of these, it makes them stand out so much more than if you didn't have, like if you didn't have any tattoo there, I don't think your nipples would stand out as much. But because you've now got the darker gray, blacky ink around it, it makes your nipples like, oh, I'm here, girls. Whoa! Just tattoo over your nipples, like just do the whole thing. But at least match it with it because it makes it look like this devil's got a huge pimple on his neck. I just don't understand. I hate the way the arm looks. The arm looks so weirdly positioned. I'm not actually fully against this tattoo, by the way. I just don't think it's like, I think it's fun. I just think the execution is just not very good. Oh my God, it's happened. It's finally happened. My eyelashes are sticking together because of mascara.
I'm gay, Daddy! I'm gay!
I have been saying for ages, when we see these sedation tattoos, it is always men. This is the first woman I have ever seen do it. Getting knocked out for a full body tattoo. Utterly deranged. She's getting her whole back and her whole leg. Oh, God, look at all the colors, rainbow girls. Then it's time to ink. Jesus Christ. Do you know what's interesting though, is every time we see these tattoos, when men get it, they always get the really same thing over and over again. The money rolls, casino, Oppenheimer, they always get all the same thing. The woman gets it, and suddenly we're seeing like a tranquility, space and time continuum. I mean, at least it's a little bit more original. I will give her that. Wow. God. Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm not justifying this in any way, shape or form, but my biggest thing when I see this is I always say, most of the tattoo work that gets done always looks a bit jank. This doesn't look too bad. I mean, I don't think it's the best thing I've ever seen, but compared to most of the other stuff we see, it's actually okay. God, like I think this actually looks quite nice, but it's wild to see a woman do it because I'm so seeing the men do it because it's always like, this is why women live longer than men. Jesus. But yeah, someone died doing this recently. It wasn't that long ago. Someone died doing this type of sedation work on tattooing. So I don't want to keep talking like beating a dead horse because I know you guys have probably heard me say this many times now. Not only is going under sedation, anesthesia comes with risks. Most surgeons and doctors will only put you under anesthesia if it's like completely necessary because of course there's always a risk of death. And there's that guy not too long ago, like a couple months ago, died from going under general anesthetic to get a tattoo. It happened. I'm not just joking or lying or being exaggerative. It only happened a little while ago. Also, as someone who has most of his body tattooed now, I do big sections sometimes with the guy who does my back and my legs. We've done huge sections and it still seems small in comparison to this. And that's hard enough to heal. To do your entire back and the back of your leg on the, like you are going to be disabled. You will not be able to move. Your whole body will be in so much pain. Your body will also find it really difficult to heal such huge portions of skin. Once that gets itchy as well, the itching phase will be a nightmare. You are in for a horrible couple of weeks now. You've had this. Like you are going to be in for a nightmare few weeks after that because the healing is going to be hell. What I will find funny though is I don't understand obviously the whole thing about like religion and like spirituality and space and shit, but like if this person's like peace, right, and the numbers is that so like, they've got the third eye and it's all about meditation and like tranquility, getting knocked out for tattoo seems a little bit almost like hypocritical. Like it's almost you're like cancelling your own point. Like when I think of people like this or people doing this kind of stuff, I always think of people experiencing the world, living in nature and all that stuff. I don't think getting knocked out with anesthetic to get tattooed. I don't know, it feels a little bit kind of, I don't know.
Do you often cry at night when you're alone?
A few months ago, I decided to tattoo a chest piece on myself. Okay, so this person is why I created the design. Okay, so it looks so bad for her. Yikes, yikes. No, look, this person's obviously showing up. Now one of the hardest artistic challenges of my life. It's finally almost finished.
Not exactly red hot, is it, sir?
Do I like it? No. Is it the worst thing we've ever seen? No. Is it completely matched the original image? No. Like this is wonky. Like the lines are a bit wonky. This is a completely different shape to this really. That's not really the same. Is it for me? No. I honestly as well don't really understand why you had to do it yourself. But when people tattoo themselves, doing things like the arm where they can really get a good view of what they're doing, or doing like the upper thigh. I mean, I would always say get someone else to do it for you anyway, because they'll still be able to do it better than what you can. Tattooing yourself like this, you can actually have like a good view on it. Tattooing yourself from a mirror like this in reverse, and you sort of can't really see what you're doing very well. It is just a bad idea. It now looks like this. Sure, if it makes you happy, you live with laugh, girl. I'm happy for you, and I hope you love for the rest of your life. But I just think it's a bad idea to tattoo yourself. Like, what are these lines here? That's not in, like, what is this meant to be? Is this meant to be the window frame? And like this bit isn't straight either. I don't know why you couldn't just get someone to do it for you, because like if it was something that's really deep and meaningful, wouldn't you want to have it like perfect? Just get someone else to do those kind of areas. I just don't know how this is a very easy thing to do it sort of backwards with your hand like this and looking for, no. Oh my God, what? Biblically accurate tattooing? Oh, I just realized who this is. Life is a series of events, each leaving its mark. A chain reaction occurs when one action sparks a sequence of consequences. In this performance, tattoo artists ink each other in a continuous circle. Each tattoo causes a link. The chain ends in 8 dots like tattoos. Each artist gives and receives, making a shared moment in time. Do you know what? Out of all of the stupid shit that this person does, this is probably the closest I have come to be like, it makes a little bit more sense.
It's madness, absolute madness.
And I'm using that very loosely, by the way. Don't call me out on that, because I think this person is bonkers. And I still don't understand why you want to like just have a random shitty line on you like that. At least make it something good. This has at least some tiny more bit of substance to it than everything else this person does. And I'm using this very loosely. Like, don't think I've changed my mind. I don't get it, but I don't, you know, have such a visceral reaction like I normally would do to this person. It's still stupid. You did the you did the $140 tattoo deal. I don't think I need to watch the rest to know it's not very good, is it? Okay, so what's the $140 tattoo deal? Let's see. $140. Oh, God. Loyal. Anyone who tattoos loyal on themselves isn't loyal. We'll start again, sorry. So $140. I mean, you do get what you pay for. And in American standards, America charges a little bit more than we do in the UK. Loyal. And I don't even know what that's meant to be. What is that meant to be on the other side? Louis Vuitton. I can't afford Louis Vuitton, so I'm going to tattoo it on me instead. There is something a little bit cringe about, because Louis Vuitton and things like that are very expensive. I hate the brand, I think it's so ugly. But there's something a little bit cringe about having a Louis Vuitton logo tattooed on you, and especially when you pay like $140 for everything else as well. Like when you see those like sort of cheap designer knockoff handbags on, like you see them on like beaches and like, you know, holiday resorts or whatever, and people are trying to sell you these like $20 Gucci sliders or something when they should be like thousands. I feel the same way about this. When I see that and you've paid $140, you put LV, I don't know, it feels a little bit cringe.
Cheap little tarts.
You've made yourself like a cheap knockoff. I don't know. Oh God, do people like cheap knockoffs? This person decided that they're gonna tattoo a noose. Oh, what? Choke me, daddy. A noose on their hand. Why would you do that? I'm not saying that for a long time. Why would you want to have a noose tattooed in your hand like that? Is it like, oh, choke me, hang me? Hung me! Implements of death. We've not talked about that for a long time. There was a whole thing for a while where everyone was getting like guns and like weapons tattooed in them and stuff. Haven't seen one for a long time, but now seeing a noose on the hand. And nice memory to be like, oh, let's hang some. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I don't think, no, let's not put those kind of things. Let's not put that message out to the world. Just got this tattoo 10 minutes ago. Okay. What this? What are we looking at? Is it sound? Oh God. I'd be so angry. No! Oh God. The thing is, if we look at this tattoo, it doesn't, I mean, it's hard to tell who it is with images like this, but it doesn't look like there's like second skin or something on it. For anyone to just like slap their thing like that, the amount of dirt for anyone just to like slap him like that, and the dirt, like, that could really, not only as well, you're gonna have like that person's sort of plasma residue like on your hand as well. That's not something you don't want other people's like plasma, blood, body waste on you like that as well. For him, he doesn't want infections from your dirty hand. And you also don't want all of his like bodily fluids like that on him. Or maybe you do, you dirty slut.
I'm gonna piss on your face.
It reminds me of when we were younger. They don't do this anymore in the UK. I can't talk about for the other around the world because I don't know. But in the UK, we used to have a thing called the BCG jab. They don't do it anymore. But I can't remember what it was meant to put. It was meant to prevent like an illness and tuberculosis, maybe. I don't know. It was one of those illnesses it was meant to take away. And we used to have like, it was an injection here. So mine was, obviously we've tattooed over it now, but it's like here on Ned Flanders' face. And we'd have these big needles and we'd get like injections. And afterwards, everyone used to be like, oh, it's the BCG punch. And everyone would like punch each other's arms because your arm was sore. You'd bruise. It was like an injection that like your arm would really ache afterwards and you'd bruise a little bit. And there was a whole thing about like afterwards, you would punch each other in the shoulder. I would never engage in such animal activity because I was a delicate, dainty woman.
Who is this woman?
World's first automatic tattooing device paired with an online marketplace for high-end tattoo art.
What?
Licensed designs are uploaded into our platform, and the blackout device tattoos at
that
a level of
awful.
precision hasn't existed until now. We use fantastically small black dots, roughly the size of a human hair, as the pixel to create our tattoos.
Pixel?
With Black Dot, we've created something
I just hate that it's completely void of like
done here
the
is
human
this is fake skin,
experience.
synthetic skin, and these are tattoos by the Black Dot device.
Okay.
I just figured this
so
was...
it's down to a very fine level.
That doesn't
like
look very good. That's just like
here,
right. Stop. If that was on human skin, right? If that was done on human skin within a year, not even that, probably 6 months, that would look like it'll just look like you've got some sort of smudge on your arm. All of this, it's too much detail in such small spaces. The only reason they have to do such small spaces is because the machine is like, it can only handle little tiny places like this. This is just gonna look absolutely shit in no time.
Fine.
Do tattoo artists hate you?
Some do.
Well, yeah, because you take their jobs.
No, sis, that's not gonna take anyone's job.
I got over $300,000 worth of ink on my body.
Do you really?
Do you really?
I do. Because my tattoo artist is one of the top in the world, Arlo, and
who's
he's
Arlo?
really expensive.
Is that expensive
If
for a
he did,
tattoo?
so Damon, how much would one of your tattoos have cost? Because he has to do it by the hour.
One of my tattoos is $70,000.
Okay.
You have a tattoo that is $70,000.
What a ripoff!
70,000? What is it? Pure gold? Like what? 70,000? I haven't spent anywhere near that, and I've have most of my body done now. 70,000. I've not paid anywhere near 70,000, and I've got both my legs, both my arms, most of my front, and half of my back done. And I haven't spent anywhere near 70,000, and I have good work done. 70,000. People can be great at tattooing. People can be skilled, but no tattoo is worth 70,000. Like, what are we talking about? 70,000? That's definitely someone who's getting tattooed by a name rather than the skill and what they can actually do. They might do really good tattoos, but it's not worth $70,000. That's insane. Every single comment is saying exactly what I've just said, saying no tattoo's worth 70,000, bro being robbed for 70,000. I think more people are shocked about the cost of 70,000 than the machine. Yeah, first of all, it's kind of just hijacked the whole thing. This tattoo machine thing is really stupid. I've seen other things about like these kind of things already, and even those tattoo machines, like little tiny tattoos, cost thousands and thousands. It's so expensive just to get a machine to do it, when a human could do it probably a lot faster as well. Also, the scale of what they're doing, in no time, the tattoo's just going to look like a mess because they do these tiny little portraits. It's just going to be messy in short term. I hate this. Sometimes in the creative industry, it's so important to be with a human to get them to understand how your skin is reacting, if you move, if that had the pain. A machine is never going to know any of this. A machine is just going to keep going. So if you move a bit, it's going to look weird because the machine won't accommodate for that. It's not going to go if it's too deep because, again, people's skin is different. Again, if you move, it might go something a bit deeper where it should have been because you've moved up a little bit. A machine is never going to be able to get like the human, at least nowadays. Maybe in the future, maybe. This is posted in March. I don't know if it's an old video, but this is posted in March. I just hate this thing about tattooing with machines and just being completely void of any humanity and just any feeling or art or anything. Like, it's so empty. I just don't understand why people want to do this. Also, you'll be paying extortionate amount of money when you really don't need to do that. Like, if those small little tattoos you just saw, getting tattooed by that machine will cost you thousands. Because I remember the other one we saw, it was like $5,000 just for like a little portrait. It was like about this size. Like, it was a little while ago now, so I can't remember the exact brand or whatever, but this will probably be the same thing, taking away people's jobs. That's not going to take tattoo artists' jobs because it's just stupid.
Allie, what is a crazy tattoo
A crazy
myth?
tattoo myth.
Ooh, probably that, like, when people say tattoos are addicting, they're not. Somebody just hurt you a lot. Donnie, what is it?
I don't think so.
You guys gotta stop listening to your Aunt Betty when she says a tattoo's gonna go numb after it starts. It's not gonna go numb. When you jump in cold water,
Who said, do people ever say that? So far, the first girl, absolutely, I just completely just, like, no, I don't believe that at all. That tattoos are not addicting. Like, they absolutely can be. Body modification is absolutely, you can get a buzz and addicted to that adrenaline and the endorphin rush that it can give you. And second of all, like, do people say that it goes numb after the first? I've never heard people say that before. Although what I will say though is I also kind of disagree with what he just said, because when you first start getting tattooed, the first feeling can be like, oh, but then once you understand what it's gonna feel like, the preparation and knowing that it's gonna feel like that does calm you down, and I feel like it's not as bothersome. And I always feel like afterwards as well, when you have a break in your when you're getting tattooed, when you have like a lunch break or something, when you come back to starting again, it hurts a bit more, and then sort of as you get used to it again, you sort of know how much it's gonna hurt. You get back into that feeling. I feel like it doesn't actually hurt as much. Could be a placebo effect, but it definitely has that effect on me at least. I'm sure other people might be able to see it as well.
That color tattoos hurt more than black and gray tattoos. True. You're just getting more work done sometimes with color tattoos. So you're going over the same spots more,
but they still hurt the same. It's kind of like the way that people think white hurts so much more, but it's just because your skin's already open.
Yeah, well, that's true. That's the thing. But I have heard people say that color tattoos hurt more, and it's true. It's not the actual ink or anything hurting more. It's just because to blend different colors, it does take a little bit more work. So that's definitely true. But the first two that I heard, I completely disagree with. Let me know down below if you disagree with what she said. I feel like tattoos are definitely addicting. The release of endorphins and everything that happens in your body when it happens, like it goes off. Like it definitely can get, definitely get hooked on that. Wait, I called the police on my daughter's tattoo artist. What?
Awful tattoo on my daughter's arm. Yeah. It's horrible. She's 18 years old. She's a child. Right. And you've made her. You are a child. You've made her look like a common tart. Can we just go?
Tart? Oh, you old tart. You old tart.
Made her look like a common tart. Look at it. Just look at the skin. What is wrong with that? It's hideous. It's hideous and you look stupid. What's your dad going to say when he sees that? Is it you that's done this for?
This feels very like Marge Simpson seeing Bart with a mum tattoo. I don't know if this is real or not. Like, it's hard to tell sometimes.
Awful tattoo on my daughter's arm.
Is it you that's awful tattoo on my daughter's arm?
Horrible. She's 18 years old. She's a child.
18 isn't a child.
Stupid old bitch!
I mean, chances are, when you get tattoos that kind of... I mean, if I got the tattoos I wanted when I was 18, Jesus Christ, I would have hated most of them now. There were some things I really wanted. I really wanted sort of like video game stuff. But some of the ideas I had in the early days, I used to want like cut lines around my ankle. Do you know like when you see like old pieces of paper that was like line with some scissors? And it was kind of like you cut along there. I'm not saying SH stuff. Like, do you know when you have like the cut lines there? It was like line with scissors on one side. It means just like cut here. I used to want that around my ankle. I used to want a barcode on the back of my neck. Like, there were some stupid things that I wanted when I was like only coming of age of doing things. I never got any of them because I couldn't really afford any of that stuff. Chances are, if you do get tattoos when you're like 18, you're probably gonna maybe make one or two mistakes that you probably wake up in the morning when you're 25 and go, oh, I probably shouldn't have got that or whatever. I'm not liking that anymore. And 31, I think it was when I started getting tattoos. So I was fully solid in what I wanted. She's not a child, she's 18. She's legally an adult now. And they're in the UK from the accent. I can tell they're the UK. So she's legally an adult. I actually don't think this is a bad it's like a butterfly. And it kind of looks like it's got like an animal's face in it. I think it's quite cute, to be honest. Like, I don't know if this is real or fake. It's hard to tell these days. It looked like he was tattooing someone else. Shut up, Karen.
How dare you speak to mummy like that?
I would understand if it actually was something hideous. I don't think that tattoo was hideous, so I don't know what she's going on about. If she says things like getting tattoos makes you look like a common tart, like you're never going to win an argument against that woman because the brain rot.
Don't get someone's name tattooed on you. Don't get a neck tattoo. These are things we're told when we're growing up, and as you may have guessed, today I'm getting my fiance's name tattooed on my neck. I've been wanting...
Well, the people are correct. Don't just not tattoo someone's like name on your neck, sis.
I went to get a neck tattoo for like the last 3 years and just thought it's finally time to go ahead and do it. I found this sick artist, Markel. He's based out of Madrid and happened to be in London for 3 days and had one slot left. I'll share his handle at the end of this video. These are the two sizes I was choosing between. I did actually end up going for the bigger one. I just felt like it fit the space a bit more organically, a bit nicer. Seeing this for the first time on my neck was a bit wild, but...
Wild girls!
I feel like you really nailed the design and the positioning as well. It's just spot on. So the position you have to lay in to get a neck tattoo is probably the worst part of the experience. You kind of have to have your head off the edge of the bed. Like,
yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. I'm getting my neck tattooed kind of soon. You might be able to notice, I don't know if you'll notice or not, but I've had some of my skin tags here taken off. I was going to wait until I finished it all, but I was like, there's no point in me waiting to get everything off before tattooing my neck because I'm not going to tattoo it all in one go. Like this whole section now, there's a huge section of kind of like nothing. Obviously these bits still need to heal a little bit because they're still a bit red from like what happened, but a lot of the stuff down here is gone as well. So we have to tattoo my neck soon. And we're putting Doom characters on my neck. Yeah, I can imagine having to sit like this for a long time. It's going to be very uncomfortable for the whole day.
The pain was also actually nowhere near as bad as I thought it was going to be. It was so fine. There it is with the outline done. And yeah, I mean, it looks so sick already just like that. And big reveal, here we go. There it is. I cannot believe how good it looks. I'm so happy with how it turned out. Like, honestly, way better than I ever expected.
Can we see it properly, please?
The artist brought it to life so perfectly. And yeah, it's really cool to have Faye tattooed on my neck. We're getting married next year, and here is her reaction to it. Don't get...
That reaction didn't look very excited. I mean, look, if this makes you unbelievably happy, good for you. You live your life, girl. have fun, and I hope you never break up, because suddenly having someone's name on your neck, I just think it's what I just think it's a wild thing to do. Like, why does it have to be on your neck? Like, what, you have an entire body. Like, if you really want to show your love for someone, why would you want, like, why do you have to have it on your neck? I'm not trying to downgrade this artist or anything, but I didn't think that was anything special. He was like, oh, they did a very specific artist. I didn't like, was that something? I feel like I can see I don't know. I feel like that's not the most exquisite, special design ever. I feel like I've seen many things like that. No, I don't know.
Cancelled!
I don't feel like it was the most unique design of a lettering. Does your girlfriend want? I don't know. I think personally, it's just because if someone did that for me and I was dating someone and they tattooed my name on their neck, I would be a bit weird. That would weird me out. Like, I don't need you to do that. I don't want you to feel like you need to do that to prove your love for me. And I also don't want you to, I don't know. I just find it just weirds me out. This is how deep it went. What? This is how deep it went? The bands. Is this a trend? Bands. Leg bands. Is this a trend? Is this something I don't know? It's the male equivalent of women getting butterflies or infinity symbols. Is this a thing? I've never seen this. Like, I mean, I've seen people with band tattoos, but like, is this a trend? I've never really, there's another one there. Oh, it is quite, there's a few. Is this a trend? I actually don't know about it. I've not really seen this going around. I'm gonna keep my eyes out now when I see people. Is the band trend like a thing? I've personally never really noticed it. Maybe because it kind of looks almost like it's not anything, like when you see lion clocks, it looks more sort of visually of things. Maybe I have seen it and I haven't really registered it because it's not like a crazy design. I've never really noticed this before, so I'm gonna keep my eyes out now for that. What are we doing?
Wow.
The joke has been done. The joke has been done. Oh my God. The joke has been done. What do you even say anymore? What do you even say anymore? What do you even say anymore? And again, on the off chance you have no idea why I'm reacting like this type of tattoo joke with fake face tattoos has been a plague in the tattoo online community for a year and a half now, just because of one person who went viral doing it. And this was posted a couple of weeks ago. The joke is done, okay? The joke is done. It's done. Oh God. I don't know. Oh, I don't really want black ink to go. Oh God, that must hurt so much. Oh, I can't even. Oh, that must hurt so much. Why is The Simpsons? What? I don't think I'd want black ink to go into my ear canal. Sure. I mean, live your life, girl. I don't know if that's a good idea. If like ink then goes down to the eardrum and stuff and like settles on the inside, like she's lying down as well. It's not like she's up to the ink. I don't think that's a good idea, is it? I don't know if that's a good idea. Like just put the ink on the needle. I see people do this sometimes with like belly buttons. They'll fill the belly button up with black ink and then get the needle and kind of just put it through and stuff. We might do something similar when we get to my belly button. To do it like this on an ear? When it goes into where the eardrum is, it's not like the belly button goes into anywhere, but the ear, I'm not sure about that. I don't think that's a good idea.
I looked at my tattoos for just a little bit too long today in the mirror and had a little freak out because I'm reminded that these are gonna be here until I'm a bag of bones.
Oh God.
And before anyone says, yeah, no shit. If you do not have tattoos, you do not understand. Sometimes you become fully conscious out of nowhere. On a Tuesday at noon, you're like, oh, I'm gonna have these forever. I love my tattoos, but sometimes I'm like, what if I didn't have these?
No, I actually understand what I mean, I love this scorpion. I actually really like the tattoos that she's got. But what she's just said is really true. It doesn't really happen to me so much now. I think I'm a lot more used to it. I mean, sometimes I might do, but sometimes when I'm getting changed or something, or I might reach to do something, I think because I've become so used to my tattoos, I don't really think about it anymore. Sometimes I'll be doing something, like I'll reach the camera to do this and I'll look at my arm and suddenly go, oh my God, it's really hard to explain if you don't don't have lots of tattoos, what she's saying is actually true. You become hyper aware sometimes of like, oh, my arm looks like this. Oh, that's interesting. I forgot. Not that you forget. I don't know. It's hard to explain to anyone who doesn't have tattoos. And I don't regret them, but I do understand what she says about suddenly becoming like hyper aware. But if you've had it, I wish I knew who she was. This is just a tattoo page. No one's been tagged. So I don't know who this is to tag the person. But yeah, I completely understand what she's saying. The best piece of tattoo advice: don't get tattoo of a musician band until after they've died, because y'all know lost profits. Oh God, no, we're not talking about that. I mean, it's true. What this guy said is true. That like, the lost profits, man. We're not going to go into it. I don't even want to talk about it. Even like, just like, if you don't know what I'm going on about, good for you, because the story is absolutely fully repugnant. One of the worst things I've ever heard in my life. I always say as well, though, you never know. I said this before about Jimmy Savile. Jimmy Savile in the UK was a loved broadcaster in the UK. He was in one of my unhinged videos, I actually just made a few weeks ago, whatever. People loved him, and it didn't come out until after he died that he was a prolific PDF file, and that happened after he died. So like, just because someone's died as well doesn't suddenly mean stuff isn't going to come out about them. So again, you always have to be very careful when you tattoo actual people in you. Be careful, because you just never know. Just because someone's dead, it doesn't mean that things aren't going to come out. Okay, so what's this? Oh God, so they've got like Spider-Man tattoo. They're talking a different language, so I don't know what they're saying. So again, because I didn't know what they're saying, I have to take the audio out in case they say a naughty word. So I guess maybe they're doing like I think what they're doing is they're doing a tattoo sort of like love. This person's got a Spider-Man tattoo, and this artist is trying to like fix it for them to make it look fresh and beautiful again. Okay, so coming in. Draw. Okay, before. Get in the color scale. I actually think this is going to turn out okay. I don't think this is going to be fair. I think this is actually going to be okay. Oh, okay. I mean, I would like to see it healed. I feel like it's going to look very different healed. Like all these white bits around the black, I feel like are going to look very different healed. But it's definitely a glow up. He's definitely been rejuvenated, shall we say. Oh, she's been on the Juvederm. Spider-Man's been taking no Ozempic. I mean, it's better, isn't it? It's better. I would like to see it healed though, because again, when you cover over stuff like this, you know, there is a chance it might look a bit different. Okay, so, oh my God, mutating this Ninja Turtle off my skin. Oh my God. Oh, that's so cool. Why would you get rid of something so sweet? Oh, I really like that. Oh, it makes me sad that you're getting rid of that. Obviously, you do what you want to do, but it makes me sad because normally we're seeing people lasering off stuff and it always looks a bit jank or whatever. This is really cute. I love that. I mean, of course, yeah, you do what you want to do, but it makes me a bit sad to see you take off that because it's really cute. And it's really nicely done. It's actually a really nice tattoo. It makes you sad that you're lasering off your lovely little Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. I can't remember all the names of them. I can't remember which one this one is. But that's really cute. Okay, so this person, oh, music. Oh, stupid. Right, so this person's getting a butterfly tattoo. I love when, this is the perfect thing. You're never too old to express yourself. If you want to get tattoos, regardless of your age, absolutely do it. And there's a cute little butterfly. Oh, it's so sweet. I love it. I love it. Absolutely love it. That's beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Guys, honestly, as I always say, if you ever want anything done, your age is never an issue. Like, if you want to still do things done, obviously make sure the tattoo artist knows how to work on like slightly aged skin. Because I can imagine tattooing over someone who's obviously got loose skin, wrinkles and things, it might be a little more difficult. So make sure that you go to someone who kind of knows what they're doing. But yeah, cute. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. You're never too old to express yourself. Moment during blackout on my arm that changed my brain chemistry. Okay, what? Just music. Okay, so the final look at my old tattoo. These are some, oh God, seeing this progress after, see, this is what I mean, like, think about that patchwork sleeve. That was after an hour and they've done all this. The amount of coverage is more. I don't know how the other one would have been. Oh, it's Miss Longback, my little baby, my little fluff bums. Hello, you're wet. Have you been licking water? She's been drinking her water, she's all wet. Hello, baby. Yeah, if this is done in an hour, that, oh God. Your arm swells up so much. This! God. Brutal elbow, Jesus Christ. I'm glad that they left that flower. I'm not a massive fan of just like blacking out a limb. I don't really like the way that it looks, but I like it if you incorporate tattoos you've already got and use the black the black darkness around the outside as like, I guess, a huge line, like a huge background silhouetting kind of thing of it. But yeah, I can't imagine what it must be like to have your entire arm like that done in a day and having to let it peel and itch. Like, I really like that they left that big flower in the middle. I really think that I love that. Like my friend Lauren, she's got one of her arms blacked out, but it's covered in like white flowers, and she left all the flowers but blacked out all the background. I really like that kind of blackout aesthetic. I don't like it when people just black it out completely and that's kind of all that's there. But I like it when you incorporate other things to it. Well, guys, we are well and truly aboard that trigger train. True, speeding down the railway, about to crash over a cliff and plunge to our deaths. Bye! Oh, and we're back to Jesus Christ. I'm filming on the same day as my last one, so I can't squat. So just sort of percolate for Jesus. Oh, Jesus loved a good percolator. Welcome, Split. Oh no, we'll go back to Split for Jesus. Yeah, open wide. Oh, Jesus loved a gaping hole. What, again, just total chaos, total madness. People are going insane. I am so bewildered. Do you know what? Like the whole I don't mean to keep beating a dead camel, but this whole fake face tattoo thing, I'm truly starting to feel like we've gone into some wormhole and the first thing didn't happen and people think they're the very first one to do it. I just don't. If you're still watching this video now, comment down below, the joke is dead. I feel like this is gonna be, like, we're gonna see this now forever. Like, when a joke has been done to death so much and it's still just getting done, we just never, I might as well bloody do it. Shall I just do it next time I go get tattooed? Should I fake a fake head tattoo and be like, no, if you can't beat them, die. Anyway, this video has been something. Thank you so much for joining me today. As always, QR code on the screen here. If you're watching on a TV, scan with your phone, subscribe to the channel. A massive thank you to all the love and support on my jewelry line. I know I keep talking about it, but this is a huge thing for me. If you don't know, I have my own jewelry line. Said at the beginning, check it out down below. Go check out, maybe buy yourself some happy. And yeah, this is today's Instagram shout out goes to Strawberry Flavored Blood. Thank you for following me over on Instagram. Come follow me on Instagram. Maybe give me the next Instagram shout out. A massive shout out to my lovely Patreons whose names you can see on the side of the screen here. And an extra special shout out to my top tier Patreons. Damon Narelle, Radhika Madala, Andrew Alexa, Zoe Brost, Samuel, Tadeo Anaya, Lovely Caitlin, Leon P, Jenny Wood, Adam Flelminster, Keen Jellybean, Purple-Eyed Fox, Kaz, Eva, Ned Niaz, Join the Navy, Demon Bunny, Kimmy H, Blue Gem, TNS Mum, Adam Brett Batch, Rishi, They Call Me Doc, Athena Falling Angel Barrington, Erin Grace, Benjamin Baker, Aya, Robin Scott Palmer, Steffi Tech, Chloe Louise, Alicia Marie, and Shell Herman. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Be fabulous, be amazing, be gay, be everything you want to be. And don't let any bitch out there tell you that you can't be you. Why is that? Because you are flawless, and you smell like feces.